So, what's up everyone? Welcome. My name is Gandhi Joey and Lumusnero, PSIT2A of Davao Oriental State University, and today I will be showing you on how to create a mini banking system using Java in a VS Code. So, without further ado, let us start this. So, before we start, we need to create a class called accounts, then two private member variables called hash accounts using hashmap. Private hashmap, using a string and double data type. So we need to import this. Then the other one, private string current user. Current user. Current user. Then we declare a class. We need to declare accounts as public. Then accounts new hashmap. So I'm going to initiate the accounts with sample data. So I'm gonna create sample data here using accounts that put current user. I'm gonna enter here 1100 with a value of 1000.0 because I declare it as a double data type. Then I'm gonna put at least three sample data. I'm just gonna change this into 1 so 00 so that they all have they don't have the same pin code. So this will serve as their pin code and this will serve as their balance. So next is we're gonna go create a method called login. Void login string as a parameter string count number, then if accounts contain the account number. So this line checks if the account that contains key number of the account number, it is a current, it is the user. So it will log in uh, account number. So it will log in. It will become the current user according to the account number. Then it will print after it has successfully logged in. It will print a welcome message. Login successful. Welcome. plus current user. Current user. Current, current user. So if this method checks, or this methods is the checks if when we log in the account exists or not. And now this line, here, so it checks if the account contains key of this, the account number, if the account number contains key of the account. So if the current user, so if we in the input is equal to this account number here, if the account number is equal to the account, so it is the current user, and then it will message login successful, then welcome, print the current user that we log in. Now else, meaning that if it's not the, if the account number has not matched to any of the accounts in our sample data accounts, it will print an error. Valid account, please try again. Please try again. So that is for the method when we log in, because in this mini bank system we're gonna put first log in then exit. So if we log in first, we will input the pin code, so which is this sample here in the example. And now if it is valid, or if it, when it checks and it is a valid account, it will go to uh, menu, which is in the menu we have withdraw, deposit, check balance, and then log out. So in the next method, I'm gonna create a method deposit, public void deposit, and a parameter and amount with a parameter double. Then if so this line, if current user is equal to null, is not equal to null rather, so this checks if the user, if there it checks if there is there is a currently logged in user in the account. Now accounts, if the current user is not null, meaning it has a login account, accounts put current user accounts dot get current user plus amount. Ah, wrong. So this line adds a deposit amount. So it says accounts that put. So this, the put is, this will update the balance when we deposit uh, a value in this account. So whoever's account is logged in here, so this is a deposit method, so meaning it adds balance. So this updates, this word, this updates the balance to the current user, and that accounts get the current user, and then plus the amount of the of this account. So this adds deposit. Then if we have, if we are done putting the our desired deposit amount, it will print deposit successful, successful. Then it will update. So this. So this will be put to use as we update our new or we update our balance. So accounts, so now if we have successfully logged in, I deposit an account, this will be printed. However, if it is an error, else please log in first. Next method is if we have deposit, we have a method deposit, we also should have a method of withdraw. Withdraw, and in there we have parameter same as the deposit, double amount. Then same procedure, it checks if there's a current user login. So this lines here retrieve the current balance of the user. So current users as variable, uh, user user from accounts as variable balance. And then if it has retrieved, so so we all know that this line retrieve the current balance, and then it checks if the balance is greater than or equal to the amount that we want to withdraw. And then this line here, if the account or if the funds are sufficient enough for us to withdraw, it will automatically subtract the amount from the current balance. Understand? And then if we have successfully withdraw the funds, it will print us a message, your new balance, and then it will update the current balance. It will update the current balance. For example, if we have 1,000 current balance, if we want